City Junction, River City, next station stop, River City next. But
It's them big new department stores back east. They let folks buy anything on credit. If I don't give credit, I'm gonna lose customers.
You're crazy with the heat. Credit is no good for an ocean salesman.
Why not? What's the matter with credit?
It's old-fashioned. Charlie, you're an anvil salesman. Your firm give credit?
No, sir.
Nor anybody else.
Cash for the merchandise. Cash for the button hooks.
Cash for the cotton goods, cash for the hard goods.
Cash for the soft goods. Cash for the fancy goods.
Cash for the noggins and the piggins and the firkins.
Cash for the hogshead, cask and demijohn. Cash for the crackers and the pickles and the flypaper.
Look, what do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk?
Where do you get it?
What do you talk?
You can talk, you can talk. You can bicker, you can talk. You can bicker, bicker, bicker. You can talk, you can talk. You can talk, 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 talk. Bicker, bicker, bicker. You can talk all you wanna, but it's different than it was.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. But you gotta know the territory.
Why, it's the Model T Ford made the trouble, made the people wanna go, wanna get up and go 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 22, 23 miles to the county seat.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Who's gonna patronize a little bitty 2x4 kind of store anymore?
What do you talk? What do you talk?
Where do you get it? Not the Model T at all. Take a gander at the store, at the modern store, at the present-day store, at the present-day modern departmentalized grocery store.
What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk?
Where do you get it?
What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk?
Where do you get it?
You can talk, you can bicker, you can talk, you can bicker, you can talk, 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 bicker, bicker, bicker. You can talk all you wanna, but it's different than it was.
No, it ain't. But you gotta know the territory.
Why, it's the You Need a Biscuit made the trouble. You need to put the crackers in a package, The You Need a Biscuit in an airtight sanitary package made the Cracker Barrel obsolete.
Cracker Barrel went out the window with the mail pouch cut plug shone by the stove. Changed the approach of a traveling salesman. Made it pretty hard.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't. But you gotta know the territory.
Gone.
Gone with the hogshead, cask, and demijohn. Gone with the sugar barrel, pickle barrel, milk pan. Gone with the tub and the pail and the tears.
Ever meet a fella by the name of Hill?
Hill.
Hill?
Hill.
Hell!
No. Just a minute.
Never heard of any salesman, Hill.
Now, he doesn't know the territory.
Doesn't know the territory.
What's the fella's line?
Never worries about his line.
Never worries about his line.
Or the Cracker Barrel being obsolete, or the You Need a Biscuit in an airtight sanitary package, or the Model T Ford.
Just a minute.
Never worries about his line.
Never worries about his line.
Or a doggone thing. He's just a bang beat, bell ringing, big hole, great go, necker nothing, rip roaring every time a bullseye salesman. That's Professor Harold Hill.
Tell us, what's his line? He's a fake, and he doesn't know the territory.
Look, what do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk?
He's a music man.
He's a what?
He's a music man, and he sells clarinets to the kids in the town with the big trombones and the rat-a-tat drums and the big brass bass. And the piccolo. Uniforms too, with the shiny gold braid on the coat and the big red stripe running.
Well, I don't know much about bands, but I do know you can't make a living selling big trombones. No, sir.
Mandolin picks, perhaps, and here and there a Jew's harp.
No, the fella sells bands, boys' bands. I don't know how he does it, but he lives like a king, and he dallies and he gathers and he plucks and he shines. And when the man dances, certainly, boys, what else? The piper pays him. Yes, sir. When the man dances, certainly, boys, what else? The piper pays him.
But he doesn't know the territory.
River City. We cross the state line into Iowa. River City, population 2,212. Cigarettes illegal in this state. Boy!
All right, if you're all through, I'll tell you about Harold Hill.
You really know Harold Hill?
Never saw him in my life, but I know this much. He's giving every one of us a black eye. After he's worked the town over, the very next salesman automatically gets tarred and feathered, rode up to the city limits on a rail. You think that's funny? Well, wait till it happens to you. The hair never grows back. Well, why should he get rode out of town on a rail? Because in order to sell band instruments and uniforms and instruction booklets, he has to guarantee to teach them kids to play.
Well,
And form them kids into a band with himself as the leader.
What's wrong with that?
You don't know one note from another, that's what's wrong with that.
You can't tell a bass drum from a pipe organ. I'll catch up with that swindling two-bit thimble rigger, and when I do, I'm gonna squeal on him so loud.
Pardon. Sure would like to be around when you catch up with that fella.
Me too.
Well, it won't be on this trip, not in Iowa. Even the great Professor Hill wouldn't try to settle them neck-bowed Hawkeyes out here, huh?
All aboard!
Gentlemen, you intrigue me. I think I'll have to give Iowa a try.
I don't believe I caught your name.
Don't believe I threw it.
Harold Hill.
It's him! It's you! You're him! You're Harold Hill! You're Harold Hill! That's him, fellas. That's him. That's the fellow. That's the fellow we were just talking about. Wait. That's Harold Hill.
I won't forget your face, Hill!
Good day. Got a hotel in this town?
Yeah, it's not in town.
Can you tell me where it is?
Straight through town, turn right, come to the fork, go on from there.
Left or right?
Doesn't matter to me.
Thanks anyway.
Oh, there's nothing halfway about the Iowa way to treat you when we treat you, which we may not do at all.
There's an Iowa kind of special chip on the shoulder attitude we've never been without that we recall.
We can be cold as a falling thermometer in December if you ask about our weather in July.
And we're so by God stubborn we can stand touching noses for a week at a time and never see eye to eye.
But what the heck? You're welcome. Join us at the picnic. You can have your fill of all the food you bring yourself.
You really ought to give Iowa a try.
Provided you are contrary.
Good afternoon, Mayor Shinn.
Good afternoon, Mayor Shinn.
It is, if you want to go round in your drawers all day.
There I was in Madison Hospital, and nobody come to see me. Cousin Will never come, and Aunt Bertha never come.
Aunt Bertha's dead.
Ah, she wouldn't have come anyway.
We can be cold as a falling thermometer in December if you ask about our weather in July. And we're so by God stubborn we can stand touching noses for a week at a time and never see eye to eye. But we'll give you our shirt and a bag to go with it. If your crop should happen to die.
So what the heck? You're welcome. Glad to have you with us.
Even though we may not ever mention it again.
You really ought to give Iowa, Hawkeye, Iowa, Dubuque, Des Moines, Davenport, Marshalltown, Mason City, Keokuk, Ames, Lake. Ought to give Iowa a try.
You really ought to give Iowa a try.
I'd like a room near a bath, please. Facing the back.
Gregory!
Marcellus.
Why, you old son of a gun? But Greg...
Hill's the name. Professor Harold Hill.
But, Greg, what are you doing here? Why didn't you let me know you was coming?
I didn't know I was myself. Besides, how could I know you'd end up in a little tank town like this?
Well,
you're a pretty big slicker when you were in business with me.
Too many close shaves hawking for you. Besides, I got me a nice, comfortable girl. Ethel Toffelmeyer, my boss's niece.
Gone legitimate, huh? Always knew you'd come to no good.
So, what's the new pitch? Oh, you're not back in the band business. I heard you was in steam automobiles.
I was.
What happened?
Somebody actually invented one.
No.
So, give me the lowdown around here, Marce.
Oh, you'll never get anywhere in the band business with these stubborn Iowans, Greg. Besides, we've got this stuck-up music teacher who'll expose you before you get your grip unpacked.
Male or female?
The music teacher? She's a librarian. Female.
Perfect. That's what I wanted to hear. If she passes by, point her out to me.
I will.
This your best room?
Afraid so. How are you gonna start the pitch?
Same old way. Keep that music teacher off balance.
And my next step will be to get your town out of the serious trouble it's in.
River City isn't in any trouble.
Then I'll have to create some. I've got to create a desperate need for a boys' band. You remember. Now, what's new around here, Marce? What can I use?
Let's see. Nothing. Except the billiard parlor's just put in a new pool table.
They never had a pool table here before?
No, only billiards.
That'll do. I'll see you downstairs in a little while, Marce. And you can show me around. And don't forget, music teacher.
Music teacher. There it is.
Remember. Excuse me, sir. Is this your store?
Yep.
Well, either you are closing your eyes to a situation you do not wish to acknowledge, or you are not aware of the caliber of disaster indicated by the presence of a pool table in your community.
Well, you got trouble, my friend. Right here, I say trouble right here in River City. Why, sure, I'm a billiard player, certainly. Mighty proud to say, I'm always mighty proud to say it. I consider that the hours I spend with a cue in my hand are golden. Help you cultivate horse sense and a cool head and a keen eye. Did you ever take and try and give an ironclad leave to yourself from a three-rail billiard shot? But just as I say it takes judgment, brains, and maturity to score in a balk-line game, I say that any boob can take and shove a ball in a pocket. And I call that sloth, the first big step on the road to the depths of degradé. I say first, medicinal wine from a teaspoon, then beer from a bottle. And the next thing you know, your son is playing for money in a pinchback suit, listening to some big out-of-town Jasper, hearing him tell about horse race gambling. Not a wholesome trotting race, no, but a race where they sit down right on a horse. Like to see some stuck-up jockey boy setting on Dan Patch, make your blood boil, well, I should say. Now, friends, let me tell you what I mean. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets in a table. Pockets that mark the difference between a gentleman and a bum with a capital B, and that rhymes with P, and that stands for pool. And all week long, your River City youth will be frittering away. I say your young men will be frittering away. Their noontime, supper time, chore time too. Get the ball in the pocket, never mind getting dandelions pulled or the screen door patched or the beefsteak pounded. Never mind pumping any water till your parents are caught with the cistern empty on a Saturday night, and that's trouble. Oh yes, you got lots and lots of trouble. I'm thinking of the kids in the knickerbocker shirt-tailed young ones peeking in the pool hall window after school. You got trouble. Folks right here in River City. Trouble with a capital T, and that rhymes with P, and that stands for pool. Now, I know all you folks are the right kind of parents. I'm gonna be perfectly frank. Would you like to know what kind of conversation goes on while they're loafing around that hall? They'll be trying out Bevo, trying out Cubebs, trying out tailor-mades like cigarette fiends, and bragging all about how they're gonna cover up a telltale breath with sense. And one fine night, they leave the pool hall, heading for the dance at the Armory. Libertine men and scarlet women in ragtime. Shameless music that'll grab your son, your daughter, with the arms of a jungle, animal instinct, mass hysteria. Friend, the idle brain is the devil's playground trouble. Right here in River City, where the capital T and that rhymes with P and that stands for pool. We've surely got trouble. Right here in River City. Gotta figure out a way to keep the young ones moral after school.
Mothers of River City, heed the warning before it's too late. Watch for the telltale signs of corruption. The moment your son leaves the house, does he rebuckle his knickerbockers below the knee? Is there a nicotine stain on his index finger? A dime novel hidden in the corn crib? Is he memorizing jokes out of Captain Billy's whiz-bang? Are certain words creeping into his conversation? Words like swell. And so's your old man. Well, if so, my friend, you got trouble. Right here in River City, where the capital T and that rhymes with P and that stands for pool. We've surely got trouble. Right here in River City. Remember the Maine Plymouth Rock and the Golden Rule. Oh, we got trouble. We're in terrible, terrible trouble. That game with the 15 numbered balls of the devil's toe. Ah, we got trouble, trouble, trouble.
Oh, yes, we got trouble here.
With the T, you gotta rhyme it with P. That stands for pool. Right here in River City. Did you drop your...
No.
Didn't we meet in...
No.
I will only be in town a short while.
Good.
Is that you, daughter?
Yes, Mama. Keep on, Amaryllis. I'll be there in a minute. Fine, dear. Now your exercises.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, Mama.
I don't remember the library being open this late last summer.
It was, Mama. You just don't recall. Mama, a man with a suitcase has been following me all over town.
Oh, who?
I don't know. I've never seen him before.
Did he say anything?
He tried.
Did you say anything?
Mama, of course not. Now don't dawdle, Amaryllis. So do-la-re-ti me a little slower, and please keep the fingers curved as nice and high as you possibly can. Don't get faster, dear.
If you don't mind my saying so, it wouldn't have hurt you to find out what the gentleman wanted.
I know what the gentleman wanted.
What, dear?
You'll find it in Balzac.
Oh, excuse me for living, but I never read it.
Neither has anyone else in this town.
There you go again with that same old comment about the low mentality of River City people and taking it all too much to heart.
Now, Mama, as long as the Madison Public Library was entrusted to me for the purpose of improving River City's cultural level, I can't help my concern that the ladies of River City keep ignoring all my counsel and advice.
But, darling, when a woman has a husband and you've got none, why should she take advice from you? Even if you can quote Balzac and Shakespeare and all them other highfalutin Greeks.
Mama, if you don't mind my saying so, you have a bad habit of changing every subject.
No, I haven't changed a subject. I was talking about that stranger.
What stranger?
With the suitcase who may be your very last chance.
Mama, do you think that I'd allow a common masher? Now, really, Mama, I have my standards where men are concerned, and I have no intention.
I know all about your standards, and if you don't mind my saying so, there's not a man alive who could hope to measure up to that blend of Paul Bunyan, St. Pat, and Noah Webster you've concocted for yourself out of your Irish imagination, your Iowa stubbornness, and your library full of books.
Well, if that isn't the best I've ever heard.
Thank you. Can I have a drink too, please?
May I?
May I have a drink, please?
Yes, dear.
Winthrop! It's after dark. Is that a way to greet your mother? I'd like to know.
Hello.
Well, that won't do at all. I'll have a kiss, if you please. One for your sister, too.
Hello, Winthrop. I'm having a party on Saturday. Will you please come? I would especially like it very much if you'd come, Winthrop.
Will Winthrop? Amaryllis asked you to our party. Are you going, aren't you?
No.
No what?
No, thank you.
You know the little girl's name.
He won't say Amaryllis because of the S, because of his lisp.
Yeah, we know all about his lisp, Amaryllis. Well, Winthrop?
I'll bet he won't say it.
No, thank you, Amaryllis.
Winthrop, honey.
Why does he get so mad at people just because he lisps?
Not only because he lisps. That's just part of it, Amaryllis.
What's the other part?
Never mind, dear. It's just that he never talks very much.
Not even to you and your mother?
No, dear. We all have to be a little patient.
I'm patient, even though he doesn't ever talk to me. But I talk to him. Every night, I say goodnight to him on the evening star. Good night, my Winthrop. Sleep tight.
Oh, there, darling. Don't cry. You have lots of time. If not Winthrop, there'll be someone else.
Never. I'll end up an old maid like you. I'm sorry, Miss Marian. Can I play my crosshand piece?
May I
May I play my cross-hand piece?
You may.
See, without a sweetheart, you have no one to say goodnight to on the evening star.
I know, Amaryllis. For the time being, just say goodnight, my someone. You can put the name in when the right someone comes along.
It's better than nothing.
Yes, it is. Now you can play your crosshand piece.
Now I may play my crosshand piece.
Good night, my someone. Good night, my love. Sleep tight, my someone. Sleep tight, my love. Our star is shining its brightest light. For good night, my love. For good night. Sweet dreams be yours, dear, if dreams there be. Sweet dreams to carry you close to me. I wish they may, and I wish they might. Now good night, my someone. Good night. True love can be whispered from heart to heart when lovers are parted. They say, but I must depend on a wish and a star as long as my heart doesn't know who you are. Sweet dreams be yours, dear, if dreams there be. Sweet dreams to carry you close to me. I wish they may, and I wish they might. Now good night, my someone. Good night. Good night. Good Thy banners they tyranny tremble. When borne by the red, white, and
I'm sure we're all grateful to my wife, Eulalie McKenna, Shinn, for leading the singing. Bravo, Eulalie! Bravo! And to J.C. Squires for his fine stereopticon slides. And to Ethel Toffelmeyer, our fine player piano player. Piano. As mayor of River City, I welcome you river citizens to the Flag Day exercises set up for the indoors here in Madison Gymnasium, Carol the Weather. 4 score. score. The newly elected members of the school board will now present a patriotic tableau.
Read the note.
The note. Oh. The members of the school board will not present a patriotic tableau. Some disagreement about costumes, I suppose. Instead, the Watanyi girls of the local wigwam of Hiawatha will present a spectacle. My wife. In which my wife, Eulalie McKenna Shinn, will take a leading part.
Got some matches? Right here.
Watani!
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 I will now count to 20 in the Indian tongue. Teen, tada, feather, bip.
Shot, George!
Eulalie!
Shot me!
Bring in the curtain! Are you all right? Bring in the curtain!
Who set off that crack? I know who did it. Tommy Djilas did it. Tommy Djilas did it.
Yes, it was Tommy Djilas.
I mean, Djilas, I wouldn't leave if I was you.
Let me go. I'm happy to say Mrs. Shinn will recover. No thanks to a certain young ruffian who is a disgrace to our city. 87 years. The Flag Day fireworks spectacle, last days of Pompeii, will take place providing the rain stops by 9:30. It'll be out to Madison Picnic Park in the far meadow, across the creek from the pest house.
How come it's raining? Didn't the Gazette predict fair?
Sure did. That's why we prepared for a storm. The Gazette is accurate most of the time, and you know it, JC.
You wouldn't last very long in the banking business being accurate most of the time.
What are you talking about?
Just a minute, let's have order here.
Order! Will you fellows stop bickering in public?
All in the world that I'm saying is...
Never mind! 80.
We heard there's a pool table in town.
Now, just a minute here.
Well, is it a pool table or isn't it?
Will you allow me to get on with the exercises?
We don't want any more exercises till we get this pool table matter settled.
Protect our children.
Resist sin and corruption.
Smite that devil and keep our young boys pure.
Friends, may I have your attention, please? Attention, please. I can deal with this trouble, friends, with a wave of my hand, this very hand. Please observe me, if you will. I'm Professor Harold Hill, and I'm here to organize the River City Boys Band. Brrr. Oh, think, my friends, how could any pool table ever hope to compete with a gold trombone? Ra-ba, ra-da-da-da-da-da-da. Remember, my friends, what a handful of trumpet players did to the famous fabled walls of Jericho. Oh, billiard parlor walls come a-tumbling down. Oh, a band will do it, my friends. Oh, yes, I mean a boys' band. Do you hear me? I say River City's gotta have a boys' band, and I mean she needs it today. Well, Professor Harold Hill's on hand, and River City's gonna have her boys' band as sure as the Lord made little green apples. And that band's gonna be in uniform. Johnny, Willie, Teddy, Fred. And you'll see the glitter of crashing cymbals. You'll hear the thunder of rolling drums, the shimmer of trumpets. Ta-ta-da! You'll feel something akin to the electric thrill I once enjoyed when Gilmore, Liberati, Pat Conway, the great creator, W.C. Handy, and John Philip Sousa all came to town on that very same historic day. 76 trombones led the big parade, with 110 cornets close at hand. They were followed by rows and rows of the finest virtuosos, the cream of every famous band. 76 trombones caught the morning sun, with 110 cornets right behind. There were more than 1,000 reeds springing up like weeds. There were horns of every shape and kind. There were copper-bottom timpani and horse platoons, thundering, thundering all along the way. Double bell euphoniums and big bassoons, each bassoon having his big fat say. There were 50 mounted cannon in the battery, thundering, thundering louder than before. Clarinets of every size and trumpeters who'd improvise a full octave higher than the score. 76 trombones hit the counterpoint, while 110 cornets blazed away. To the rhythm of Harch, 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 all the kids began to march, and they're marching still right today.
Men, this calls for emergency action. I haven't seen Iowa people get so excited since the night Frank Gotch and Strangler Lewis lay on the mat for 3.5 hours without moving a muscle. Never mind! I want that man's credentials.
Very good. $5 earnest money. Thank you very, very much. Good. Good. Just your hands. Piccolo player. How's that sound?
Grab that hoodlum. He almost
It'll be
blew up
$5
his Shinn.
earnest money. You.
Hurry, Sheriff, after him.
Thanks, Professor. Have to make an example of him. Ringleader, you know. What he does, the gang does.
Let me go.
You wild kid, you. Hanging around my oldest girl? His father's one of them day laborers south of town. You wild kid, you. Tagging down Main Street after my oldest girl last Sunday.
I wasn't either tagging.
Don't you contradict me.
We's just walking together, Gjilas Clyde.
You watch your phraseology. I know what you was doing, my little Gracie Senior. Now, you stay away from my oldest girl, or you'll hear from me till who laid the rails. Hell, I'll talk to you Monday morning about this band thing. Over at City Hall, 10 o'clock sharp. I want that spellbinder's credentials.
Constable, I'll be responsible for the boy. Oh, you don't know this kid, Professor. He's tough, and he's got his gang waiting outside.
Oh, I'll be careful. Tommy, I'd like to talk to you about the band.
Oh, gee, Professor. That's for the little kids.
Well, I'm not talking about you playing in the band. I'll bet you're mechanically minded, aren't you? Ever do anything with perpetual motion?
Oh, yeah, nearly had it a couple times.
You did? Then you're my man. Do you realize that nobody has ever invented a music holder for a marching piccolo player? No place to hang the music.
Gjilas Clyde. Wonder where I could get some wire from.
Look in your cellar. That's where people usually keep wire. Oh, Tommy.
Yes, sir?
Now, Constable, I'll show you how to break up a gang. Oh, miss. Oh, young lady. What's your name?
Zaneeta. I didn't have any idea he was beckoning to me. Go.
Did you know Tommy Djilas?
Well,
Tommy, this is Zaneeta. Escort the young lady home by way of the ice cream parlor.
Yes, sir. Do I have to?
You have to.
Yes, sir.
You go.
Professor, you're a pretty bright young fella. You made a couple of mistakes, though.
Oh?
The mayor happens to own the billiard parlor and that new pool table.
Oh, what was the other mistake?
That's Zaneeta. She's the mayor's oldest girl.
Just a minute, Professor Hill. We're on the school board and we'd like to have your credentials.
Academic certificate.
Nothing of the kind. We need letters and papers.
Make him put up a bond.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What am I hearing? Gentlemen, follow me. Say ice cream.
Ice cream. But I don't sing if that's what you're getting at.
All right. Talk then. Down here.
Ice cream.
Talk slow.
Ice cream.
You see? Singing is only sustained talking. Now you.
Ice cream.
Now you. Right here.
Ice cream.
Now you, sir. From now on, you'll never see one of those men without the other three.
Oh, Professor, you're wrong. Everyone knows they've hated each other since kindergarten. Ye go.
Ice cream. Ice cream. Ice cream.
How can there be any
sin insincere? Where is the good in good? By and goodbye. apprehensions confuse me.
Like I said, you'll never see one of those men without the other three.
Mystify, tell me what can be fair in farewell, dear. While one single star shines above, how can there be any sin insincere? Aren't we sincerely in love? Oh, we're in love.
How to do? I don't suppose you live alone or anything.
No.
I've got some wonderful caramels over to hotel.
Mr. Hill.
Professor Hill.
Professor of what? At what college do they give a degree for annoying women on the street, like a Saturday night rowdy at a public dance hall?
Well, I wouldn't know about that. I'm a conservatory man myself. Gary, Indiana, gold medal class, about 5.
Even should that happen to be true, does that give you the right to follow me around wherever I go? And another thing, Mr. Hill. I'm not as easily mesmerized or hoodwinked as some people in this town, and I think it only fair to warn you that I have a shelf full of reference books in my library which may very well give me some interesting information about you.
Hey, Greg!
Hi, Marcellus. Don't call me Greg.
So how'd you make out with the music teacher?
Get out of my hand the minute I tip my hat.
She did? Oh, boy. Did you cut a swath today? For a minute, even I thought you knew something about leading a band. Just like when you used to imitate that band concert fella in Joplin.
Yeah, kid stuff. I'm in rare form these days. Just keep your eyes on me for the next 3 weeks.
3 weeks? Only used to take 10 days for the instruments to arrive.
Still does, but it takes 3 weeks for the uniforms.
Oh, no, Greg. You haven't added uniforms.
Uniforms and instruction books.
Instruction books? But you can't pass yourself off as a music professor. I mean, not for any 3 weeks.
Mars.
But you don't know one note from another.
I have a revolutionary new method called the think system, where you don't bother with notes.
But in 3 weeks... Why, that's the 4th of July sociable. The people will want to hear music. You'll have to lead a band.
When the uniforms arrive, they forget all that. At least long enough for me to collect and leave. Oh, this is a refined operation, Mars. And I've got it timed right down to the last wave of the brakeman's hand on the last train out of town. And now, Mr. Washburn, if you'll excuse me.
Gonna line yourself up a little canoodling, huh?
Well...
Say, I could fix you up with Ethel's sister. Lovely girl. Teaches Sunday school.
Oh, no. No wide-eyed, eager, wholesome, innocent Sunday school teacher for me. That kind of girl spins webs no spider ever... Listen, boy. A girl who trades on all that purity merely wants to trade my independence for her security.
The only affirmative she will file refers to marching down the aisle. No golden, glorious, gleaming, pristine goddess. No, sir, for no Diana do I play fawn. I can tell you that right now. I snarl, I hiss. How can ignorance be compared to bliss? I spark, I fizz. For the lady who knows what time it is, I cheer, I rave. For the virtue I'm too late to save, the sadder but wiser girl for me. No bright-eyed, blushing, breathless baby doll baby. No, sir, that kind of child ties knots no sailor ever knew. I prefer to take a chance on a more adult romance. No, do young miss who keeps resisting all the time she keeps insisting. No wide-eyed, wholesome, innocent female. No, sir, why, she's the fisherman, I'm the fish you see. Plop, I flinch, I shy. when the last with the delicate air goes by. I smile, I grin, when the gal with the touch of sin walks in. I hope, I pray for Hester to win just one more A. The sadder but wiser girl's the girl for me.
The sadder but wiser girl's the girl for me.
The sadder but wiser girl for me.
Don't you love it? It's the latest from Chicago.
Kansas City. Needs a feather.
Maybe two.
Oh, my goodness. It's Professor Hill.
Professor! Won't you please give us your opinion on these hats? Now, what's the latest fashion in Chicago? Are feathers de rigueur or passé? Passé!
Oh, well, I don't consider myself an
Professor
expert.
Hill, we're all agog. Simply agog.
On the QB.
Everyone's so excited about the band.
I'm Ethel Toffelmeyer. The pianola girl?
Oh, you're Ethel Toff. That hat. It's scrumptious.
I'm Mrs. Dunlop, and this is Mrs. Squires and Mrs. Hicks. And of course, you've met Eulalie McKenna Shinn, our mayor's wife. Oh, Eulalie, isn't this exciting?
No, I couldn't say. I could not say. Oh, no. I could not say at this time. My husband will wish to investigate, I'm sure, so naturally I'm reticent. Yes, I'm reticent.
Of course, Mrs. Shinn, I understand. But you see, part of my music plans include a committee on the dance and... Wait. No, wait, do that again, Mrs. Shinn. Your foot, the way you raised it just now.
Well, I have a bunion there that bothers me.
Oh, what grace. What natural flow of rhythm.
Huh.
What expression of line and movement. Oh, you must accept the chairmanship of the Ladies' Auxiliary for the Classic Dance. Mustn't she, ladies?
Oh,
yes. Oh, every move you make, Mrs. Shinn, bespeaks Del Sart. Oh, the way you move your hands. Yes, yes, and turn your head. Oh, Mrs. Shinn, I would give a year's pay to see you dance the Shapoopy at the 4th of July sociable.
The Shapoopy?
All the rage in New York and Paris. Oh, Mrs. Shinn, you can't refuse. Not someone with your natural ability. Say yes.
Well, Eulalie McKenna Shinn. Well, that is dancing. Well.
Then you'll accept the chairmanship?
Yes, indeed. And to my committee, I would like to say to all of you.
Thank you. And the young lady who works at the library, Miss Paroo, I think it is. She plays the piano.
Oh, she plays. Yeah, she plays. Beep, beep. And not just the piano. Oh, no. Isn't that right, ladies? Talk a little, talk a little.
Pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, cheep, cheep, cheep. Talk a lot, pick a little more. Pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, cheep, cheep, cheep. Talk a lot, pick a little more. Pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, cheep, cheep, cheep. Talk a lot, pick a little more. Pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, cheep, 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 cheep. Pick a little.
Professor, her kind of woman doesn't belong on any committee. Of course, I shouldn't tell you this, but she advocates dirty books.
Dirty books?
Chaucer.
Rabelais. Balzac.
Cheep, 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 cheep.
And the worst thing is, well, of course, I shouldn't tell you this.
I'll tell.
Man lived on my street. Let me tell.
Stop.
Talk a lot, pick a little more.
I'll tell. She made brazen overtures to a man who never had a friend in this town till she came here, old Miser Madison.
Miser Madison? Madison Gymnasium? Madison Picnic Park? Madison Hospital? That Miser Madison?
Exactly. Who did he think he was, anyway?
I should say, show off. Gave the town the library, too, didn't he?
Well, that's just it. When he died, he left the library building to the city.
But he left all the books to her.
She was seen going and coming from his place.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
That woman made brazen overtures with a gilt-edged guarantee. She had a golden glint in her eye and a silver voice with a counterfeit ring. Just melt her down and you'll reveal a lump of lead as cold as steel here, where a woman's heart should be.
He left River City, the library building, but he left all the books to her.
Chaucer. Rabelais.
Balzac.
Just a minute here. We need to see your credentials.
Yes, of course. I have just what you want over at the hotel. Come with me. Good night, ladies. Good night, ladies.
Good night, ladies. Good night, ladies. We're going to leave you now.
Just a minute here. Are you soliciting? You haven't got a license.
Why, no, Mayor Shinn. I collect doorbells, and this particular sample has an unusual tone quality that...
Flattery will not avail you, sir. Soliciting is statutory in this county. Malfeasance without a permit. Why haven't you been down to City Hall with your references?
Must have just missed you. Oh, Mr. Mayor, your hand.
What? What?
Oh, no, that spread of the little finger. It's hereditary.
Oh, it isn't. What does that mean?
That means that your son's little finger is perfectly situated to operate the spit valve on a B-flat flugelhorn.
Is that good?
Good. It means that America has at last produced an artist who can flugel the minute waltz in 50 seconds.
How do I get one of those horns?
Sign right here, Mr. Mayor. That'll be $17 import fee.
Yes, sir. Just think, I could have missed this whole... I haven't got any son. You're unscrupulous, flew-by-night, you unscrupulous. You be down at City Hall with your by-God papers at 3 o'clock.
You mean this afternoon?
I couldn't make myself any plainer if I was a Quaker on his day off.
Shh. It's all right. I know everything, and it doesn't make any difference.
What are you talking about?
You were probably very young. Anyone can make a mistake.
What?
No apologies, no explanations, please. I'm only in town a short time, and the sadder but wiser girl for me.
Will you please make your selection and leave?
I have.
Well, what do you want to take out?
The librarian.
Quiet, please.
The librarian. You're not listening, Marian. Look. Marian. Marbles. 6 Steelies, 8 Aggies, a dozen Pee-wees, and 1 big glassy with an American flag in the middle. I think I'll drop them.
No!
Shh. Madam Librarian. What can I do, my dear, to catch your ear? I love you madly, madly, Madam Librarian. Marian, heaven help us if the library caught on fire and the volunteer hose brigademan had to whisper the news to Marian. Madam Librarian. What can I say, my dear, to make it clear? I need you badly, badly, Madam Librarian. Marian, if I stumbled and I busted my whatchamacallit, I could lie on your floor unnoticed till my body had turned to carrion. Madam Librarian. Now in the moonlight, a man could sing it. In the moonlight. And a fellow would know that his darling had heard every word of his song with the moonlight helping along.
But when I try in here to tell you, dear, I love you madly, madly, Madam Librarian, Marian, it's a long-lost cause I can never win, for the civilized world accepts as unforgivable sin any talking out loud with any librarian, such as Marian. Madam Librarian. But when I try in here to tell you, dear, I love you madly, madly, Madam Librarian, Marian, it's a long-lost cause I can never win, for the civilized world accepts as unforgivable sin any talking out loud with any librarian, such as Marian. Madam Librarian.
Mrs. Paroo, do you realize you have the facial characteristics of a cornet virtuoso?
I don't know if I understand you entirely, Professor.
If your boy has that same firm chin, those splendid cheek muscles, by George. Oh, not that he could ever be really great, you understand.
Oh, is that so? And in the name of St. Bridget, why not?
Well, you see, all the really great cornet players were Irish. O. Clark, O. Mendez, O. Klein.
But, Professor, we are Irish.
No.
Yes.
No. Well, that clinches it. That clinches it. Sign here, Mrs. Paroo. Your boy was born to play the cornet. Fine, fine. That'll be $7 earnest money, with nothing more due till the first installment, payable at the opening of band practice. Thank you. Oh, and of course I'll need the boy's measurements for his band uniform.
His uniform?
I got you. Hello, son. Certainly, his uniform. And there won't be a penny due until delivery, just in time for the 4th of July, which gives him 3 weeks to enjoy, to anticipate, to imagine, at no cost whatever. Never allow the demands of tomorrow to interfere with the pleasures and excitements of today.
Would it have
A stripe, certainly, my boy. A wide red stripe on each side. What do you think of that?
You'll have to excuse Winthrop, Professor. We can't get him to say 3 words a day, even to us. And if you can get him to play in the band, you'll have St. Michael's own way with you. But if anybody can do it, I'll bet you can. Out of a crowd, I'll pick you for a hod-carrying, clay-pipe-smoking, shamrock-wearing, harp-playing, mavernine pinching, Tara's Hall minstrel-singing Irishman. Be gobbled, be jabbers. Where are you from, me boy?
Gary, Indiana.
I knew it! Gary. Where'd you say?
Gary, Indiana.
Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana. Let me say it once again. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana. That's the town that knew me when. If you'd like to have a logical explanation how I happened on this elegant syncopation, I will say without a moment of hesitation, there is just one place that can like my face.
Gary, Indiana.
Gary, Indiana, not Louisiana, Paris, France, New York, or Rome, but Gary, Indiana.
Gary, Indiana.
Gary, Indiana, my home sweet home.
In fact, Gary Conservatory was my alma mater.
Was she now?
Why, yes, gold medal class of '05. How to do, Miss Paroo?
How to do, Mr. Hill?
Oh, of course, Paroo. I thought the name sounded familiar.
He wants to put Winthrop in the band.
We're not interested, Mama.
But Marian, the boy might have his father's musical gift. He does have me jaw, you know.
Oh, your husband musical. Well, I'd like to have a talk with him. I'm sure that we could
Do you burst in on everyone's home like this, prying into personal affairs? We're not interested.
Marian.
Well, that's 1 for and 1 against. Now, why not let the boy's father decide?
The boy's father is dead. Anything else?
Oh, I'm sorry. But that's all the more reason that your brother should have something like this.
My brother is an 8-year-old problem child who can't understand why our father was taken away. Would you care to explain it to him? He's been brooding about it for 2 years. As to your musical tricks, why don't you go into business with some nice carnival man who sells gold-painted watches and glass diamond rings?
Musical tricks? Miss Paroo, I hardly... I get the feeling she likes the idea. Oh, a little cautious, perhaps, but I admire that in a woman. Keep me alive, and I'll be back later in the week.
Oh. One moment, Professor Hill. I got the boy's measurements. I make all his clothes. Sleeve 21, waist 18, crotch 14.
Fine. Fine, that's all I need. Now, I must get back to the hotel.
Professor, I do hope you'll excuse Marian. She's not
Please.
really...
Don't worry about a thing. I'm sure that at heart she's as lovely as yourself.
Good day to you, Widow Paroo.
Has he gone?
He has. And I hope not forever. Darling, don't you ever think about your future? Gary, Indiana Conservation Class of '05. Now, darling.
Now, Mama, surely a girl's future doesn't depend on encouraging every fast-talking, self-centered, woman-chasing traveling man who comes to town. And the fact that he claims his commodity is music does not, in this particular case, impress me.
All right, darling. All right. Only it's a well-known principle that if you keep the flint in one drawer and the steel in another, you'll never strike much of a fire.
Mama? Winthrop. Winthrop, I know you're out there. Winthrop. Please go to the post office and ask Miss Grubb if a package has arrived for me. It's a book. The Indiana State Educational Journal, 1901 to 1910.
Do I have to?
You won't have to talk to anyone. I've written it all down. Thanks, Win.
What are you up to? What do you need with another book?
I have a feeling this book may poke some large holes in the professor's claims.
Well, I give up. At your age, if you don't mind my asking, what kind of white knight do you expect to come riding along?
Well, I'm not waiting for Luther Griner, who backs me into the ancient history shelf every time he comes into the library.
Oh, he does.
All I want is a plain man, a modest man, a quiet man, a straightforward and honest man, and not Ed Gamage and that buggy of his with a removable back seat. But I'm not waiting for a man in shining white armor either. White knight, not a Lancelot, nor an angel with wings, just someone to love me, who is not ashamed of a few nice things. My white knight, what my heart would say if it only knew how, please, dear Venus, show me now. All I want is a plain man, all I want is a modest man, a quiet man, a gentleman, a straightforward and honest man to sit with me in a cottage somewhere in the state of Iowa, and I would like him to be more interested in me than he is in himself, and more interested in us than in me. And if occasionally he'd ponder what makes Shakespeare and Beethoven great, him I could love till I die. Him I could love till I die. My white knight, not a Lancelot, nor an angel with wings, just someone to love me, who is not ashamed of a few nice things. My white knight, let me walk with him while the others ride by. Walk and love him till I die. Till I die.
Hey, Zaneeta.
Tommy, Mom and Pop are on their way to the bank. They could come in here any minute. Go.
All right, then meet me after supper.
I can't. It's Epworth League night. Meet you where?
The footbridge.
You see, isn't that just what I said? Last time the lumber yard, and now the footbridge. And where will you meet me after that? In the black hole of Calcutta? Go.
I only want to show you my invention.
What invention?
My music holder for a marching piccolo player. It still has a couple of minor flaws. See, when you keep it tight enough to hold the music steady, you cut off the circulation and you can't wiggle your fingers. Meanwhile, you could go blind.
Shh, it's Miss Paroo.
Miss Paroo?
Oh, I'll be right with you. Oh, yes, that's a very good book.
Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is a-coming down the street. Oh, please let it be for me.
Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is coming down the street. I wish I knew what it could be.
I got a box of maple sugar on my birthday.
In March, I got a gray Mackenna.
And once I got some grapefruit from Tampa.
Montgomery Ward sent me a bathtub and a crosscut saw.
Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is coming now. Is it a prepaid surprise or COD?
It could be curtains
or dishes
or a double boiler.
Or it could be.
Yes, it could be. Yes, you're right. It surely could be.
Something special.
Something very, very special now.
Just for me.
Mayor Shinn, I found some very interesting information in this book about Professor Hill's alma mater.
His who?
His university.
I know all about that. In fact, that's the only thing I can never get out of him. Gary Conservatory, class of '05.
Yes, well, if you'll just take time to read a little bit about the conservatory, I don't think you'll have to look much further. It's on page...
Papa, the Wells Fargo wagon's just coming up from the depot.
Oh, no, dearie.
It could be the band instruments.
The band instruments? Ah, excuse us.
Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is coming down the street. Oh, don't let him pass my door.
Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is coming down the street.
I wish I knew what he was coming for.
I got some salmon from Seattle last September.
And I expect a new rocking chair. I hope I get my raisins from Fresno.
The DAR sent a cannon for the courthouse square.
Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is coming now. I don't know how I can never wait to see. It could be something for someone who is no relation, but it could be.
Yes, it could be. Yes, you're right. It surely could be.
Something special.
Something very, very special now.
Just for me.
Here you are, Winthrop.
My cornet! Gee, thanks, Professor. Sister, is this the most scrumptious solid gold thing you ever saw? I never thought I'd ever see anything so scrumptious as a scrumptious solid gold thing. Oh, sister!
Men, you will all be given individual instruction in due course. Until then, stay off the streets. Get acquainted with your instruments. And think about the minuet in G. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da.
La-di-da, la-di-da.
I better hear some by God tootin' out of them horns in pretty short order, or I'll see you in front of the grand jury over at the county seat. Now, Miss Paroo, about that book.
Come, George. Tempest Fugits.
You watch your phraseology.
George,
Now, you get along if you want to. I need to get something from the librarian.
George, the bank will be closing.
Miss Paroo, the book.
Yes, of course.
The ladies' dance committee meets Tuesdays at the high school. They're rehearsing for the 4th of July sociable. I know they'd like you to be there.
They would?
Very much. You'll come, won't you?
La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da.
La-di-da, la-di-da. That's it, men.
La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da.
Don't stop.
La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da.
Lovely ladies, lovely, and turn. Take the body with. Yeah. Lovely. Now, let's have a go at our Grecian urns. Position. One Grecian urn. And a fountain. Position. Oh, trickle, 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 trickle. Smile, girls, smile. Ah, lovely ladies, lovely. I predict that our Delsarte display will be the highlight of the 4th of July ice cream sociable.
It's you in the sunrise.
And remember, ladies, and don't make me tell you again, always keep your faces to the audience. And thank you, Miss Paroo, for your excellent accompaniment. Thank you.
Shouldn't you be dancing with them?
Oh, I'm really much happier at the piano.
But you do dance, don't you?
I really have to get home.
It's you on my pillow in all of my dreams, till once more the morning breaks through. What words could be saner or truer or plainer than it's you, it's you. Yes, it's you. Oh, yes, it's you.
Oh, yes, it's you.
It's you in the sunrise, it's you in my cup. It's you all the way into town.
It's you all the way
to town. It's your sweet hello, dear. That sets me up. And it's your got to go, dear. That gets me down.
Take your hands off my daughter, wild kid.
Mr. Shinn, Your Honor, your daughter and I are going steady behind your back.
Why, you?
Well, we'd rather do it in front of your back, but...
Do what?
Well...
Never mind. I'm going to warn you once more. If I ever catch you touching my daughter, I'll, by God, horsewhip you till hell won't have it again.
But George!
Not one poop out of you, madam.
He means Pete.
Yes. And now get off of school property.
I got as much right to be here as anybody.
How do you get any right around here, aiding and abetting the swindling activities of this spellbinding cymbal salesman?
Now, Mr. Mayor, if you please.
I'll settle your hash as soon as I get these premises off of my oldest girl.
All right, but in the meantime, I want you to know that I'm vouching for Tommy Djilas. This boy's got the confidence of every kid in town. You'll be standing in line waiting to shake his hand by the time our band plays its first concert.
By the time your band plays its first concert, the individual members will have to foregather in wheelchairs on account of the broken legs they'll get from tripping over their beards. You know what I see written all over you? Reform school.
Papa, please. It's Capulets like you make blood in the marketplace. Ye gods.
You watch your phraseology, young woman. You go home and stay in your room. I'll tell you something, my feathered young... Never mind. And you, get out of here, you wild kid, you.
All right, Tommy. Let me buy you a sarsaparilla.
I hate you.
Eulalie?
Now, George, I only...
You tend to your dance.
But...
I'll handle this my way.
Mr. Mayor, you are not being fair.
Now, you stay out of this, Miss Paroo. And by the way, thanks for nothing. I've read that book you gave me from cover to cover for a whole week now and didn't find a thing. Oliver? JC? Olive! I want that man's references, and I want them tonight. Don't let him out of your sight. He's slipperier than the Mississippi sturgeon.
Do you mean you want us to get his credentials?
Get his papers, or get him in jail. I couldn't make myself any clearer if I was a button hook in the well water.
Come on, let's go. Okay.
Excuse me.
Hello, Miss Marian. Thanks for the sarsaparilla, Professor, and the talk. Miss Marian?
Professor Hill, I think Mayor Shinn has behaved abominably. And I just wanted to say, it was wonderful of you coming to Tommy's defense back there.
Oh, that was nothing.
Oh, yes, it was.
Oh, no. A man can't dodge the issue every time a little personal risk is involved. What does the poet say? A coward dies 1,000 deaths, the brave man only 500. Unfortunately, of course, the mayor was already pretty mad at me on account of his billiard parlor. Now, I suppose a recommendation from a musical authority such as yourself would help, but I couldn't think of asking you to do a thing like that.
Why not?
You mean you would?
I'd be glad to. I just wish I was a little more informed. I've been wanting to talk to you about Winthrop's cornet.
His cornet, mother of pearl keys.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine. It's just that he never touches it. Oh, the first week or so, he made a few experimental, blats, I guess you'd say.
Yes, blats.
And he sings the minuet in G almost constantly.
La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da, la-di-da.
But he never touches the cornet.
Yes, well...
He says you told him it wasn't necessary.
Well...
He tells me about some think system. If he thinks the minuet in G, he won't have to bother with the notes. Now, Professor...
Miss Marian, the think system is a revolutionary method, I'll admit. But so was Galileo's conception of the heavens, Columbus's conception of the egg, globe, Bach's conception of the well-tempered clavichord, Oh, now, I cannot discuss these things here in public, but if you'll allow me to call... When may I call?
Why, any night this week.
Oh, Miss Paroo, please join our Del Star committee. You were so dear today dancing with Professor Hill.
You danced like a fairy princess with a moonbeam for your floor. You had a golden shimmer in your hair and silver shoes for all to see. We know that you will soon unfold the forgiving heart of pure as gold here, where a woman's heart should be.
Fairy princess, moonbeam floor, golden shimmer, silver shoes, now unfold, heart of gold, here where a woman's heart should be. The professor told us to read those books, and we simply adore them all.
Chaucer, Rabelais,
Balzac.
Sorry, Professor, but we got our orders.
We all been deputized.
Oh, well, congratulations. Let's see now. You know, all week long I've been trying to give you fellas my references and credentials, but you always seem to get off the subject somehow. Now, I have just what you need up in my room. Take me a
Sorry,
second.
I'm afraid we'll have to go along with you.
Yes. Well, let's see if I have my key. What is this? Oh, it's a testimonial from Madame Reaney, the only female bassoon player ever to appear on the Red Path circuit. Her stage name, of course. Actually, she was from Moline. Lida Rose Quackenbush.
Could I see that for a minute?
Oh, you'll never forget the name Lida Rose. Just like the song. Lida Rose, I'm home again, Rose.
To get the sun back in the sky. Lida Rose, I'm home again, Rose. About 1,000 kisses shy. Ding dong ding, I can hear the chapel bell chime. Ding dong ding, at the least suggestion I'll pop the question. Lida Rose, I'm home again, Rose, without a sweetheart to my name. Lida Rose, now everyone knows that I am hoping you're the same. So here is my love song, not fancy or fine. Lida Rose, oh, won't you be mine? Lida Rose, oh, Lida Rose, oh, Lida Rose.
Dream of now, dream of then, dream of a love song that might have been. Do I love you? Oh yes, I love you, and I'll bravely tell you, but only when we dream again. Sweet and low, sweet and low, how sweet that memory, how long ago, forever, oh yes, forever. Will I ever tell you?
Lida Rose, oh, Lida Rose, oh.
Dream
Lida Rose, I'm
of
home again,
now,
Rose, to get the sun back
dream
in the
of
sky.
then, dream
Lida Rose, I'm home again, Rose, about 1,000 kisses shy.
Do I love you? Oh yes, I love
Hear
you,
the chapel bell chime.
and I'll bravely tell you, but only when we dream again. Sweet
Lida Rose,
and
I'm home again,
low,
Rose, without a
sweet and low, how sweet that memory, how long ago, forever, oh yes, forever. Will I ever tell you? Oh no.
Lida Rose.
Seems like we just took down the flags for Flag Day, and now we're starting to put them up again for the 4th of July. I'm starting to see red, white, and blue spots before my eyes.
You say that every year, Mama, but you always volunteer to sew.
Well, it's funny how things get to be a habit with people. You think a person might change, but they don't. You know, a person might let herself go, might speak her heart, but she don't. Might tell a fella how she's longing, but she don't.
Mama.
We ever tell him? Won't you ever tell him? Oh, fiddlesticks. Just open your mouth, my girl, and let it come out.
Now, Mama.
Now, nothing. If he ever comes to call again, you see him alone. And if you haven't the gumption to tell him how you feel...
Tell him?
Well, there's nothing wrong with a ladylike hint. Winthrop, where have you been?
Fishing.
Fishing?
With Harold.
You mean Professor Hill?
Mm-hmm. And look, I still have some worms left.
Ooh. Oh, what's that?
A lucky rabbit's foot. He gave it to me.
Did you have a good time?
Scrumptious. Look, Mom.
Scrumptious.
What'd you talk about?
Stuff.
What stuff?
He told me all about his hometown, Gary, Indiana. He said he'd take me there someday. And he taught me a song which hardly has any S's in it. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana. Let me say it once again. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana. That's the sound that knew me when. If you'd like to have a logical explanation, how I happened on this Alcan syncopation, I would say without a moment hesitation, there's just one place that can light my face.
Gary, Indiana.
Gary, Indiana. Not Louisiana, Paris, France, New York, or Rome, but Gary, Indiana. Gary, Indiana. Gary, Indiana. My home, sweet home. I'll be back in a minute. After so Amaryllis, my new live frog.
Oh, you're not going to the 4th of July sociable in those clothes. You make sure you're back in time to have a bath.
Okay. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. La-di-da. La-di-da.
Oh, leave the dishes, Mama. I'll do them.
Aren't you going to change for the sociable?
There's plenty of time. Come on, Shadow.
River City! River City! Station stop! River City!
Say there, old-timer, you know where I can find Elm Street?
Yeah.
Oh, criminy.
Yes?
Is this the Shinn residence?
Oh, the Shinn home is on East Elm. This is West Elm.
Oh, criminy. See, you're the piano teacher here in town.
Yes.
My name's Cowell. Charlie Cowell, handbill salesman. I guess you know all about this Hill fella forming a boys band here in town.
Yes?
Well, you don't need to worry about him no more. I got the goods on him in spades. Swindling two-bit thimble rigger. That's why I gotta go see Shinn.
But... Mr. Cowell, wait, please.
Sorry, miss. The number 8 only makes 15-minute water stop. Ooh, I wish it was 20, though. Sure would like to concentrate 5 minutes more on you, girly girl. But just now, I'm out to protect the good name of the traveling fraternity from that swindler.
Please, Mr. Cowell, you are making a big mistake.
Mistake? Mistake my old lady's corset cover. That fella's been the raspberry seed in my wisdom tooth just long enough. He spoiled Illinois for me. He's not gonna spoil Iowa. What kind of music teacher are you? You don't see through him. He's no more professor than...
Oh, I know all about that. Band leaders are always called professor. It's a harmless deception. He's a fine director, and his scholastic...
Now, just a minute. Fine director? Have you heard even one note of music from any band?
No, but...
But nothing, girly girl. He's never formed a band in his life. And he never will.
If you'll just listen to me for a minute.
Oh, I'd like to. I'd like to do a lot more than that if I had the time, because I sure got the inclination. But I got to get back on that train and deliver this dynamite to somebody on the way to the depot. Bye, girly girl. I'll see you next time through.
You'll never make that train at the depot. You'll have to catch it at the crossing.
No, sir. I got to leave word, and I can see you ain't the one to leave it with.
Just a minute, Mr. Cowell. You don't know me yet.
Is that an invitation?
I never met a man who sells anvils. That's something, well, quite different.
Takes a real salesman, I can tell you that much. Anvils have a limited appeal, you know. What am I doing? If I missed that train, I'm fired. I gotta leave word about that fella Hill.
Leave word with me.
Not on your tin type. How do I know you'll even deliver these letters?
Try me. There's your train. You better run for it.
Dylan, little. Oh. Who do you think you're protecting? That guy's got a different girl in every county in Illinois, and he's taken away from every one of them. And that's 102 counties. That's not counting the little piano teachers like you that he cozies up to just to keep their mouths shut. Neither one of you's heard the last of me, girly girl.
Oh, my goodness. I just remembered I've got some jelly on the stove.
There's no jelly on the stove, Mama.
Well, I'll just put some on. You just come up here and sit.
Shall we set, as your mother said?
What are you doing here?
You asked me to call.
Did I? I didn't mean anything.
No, I wasn't suggesting that your invitation inferred anything but academic enlightenment. The think system. I've been by your house to try to explain it to you a time or two this week, but there always seem to be people around. Mostly ladies, I thought.
Yes, Mrs. Squires and several of the ladies.
I'm glad. Wouldn't want anybody beating my time. Well, it's evidently not the convenient time.
Professor Hill, is it true that you've had 100... What I'm trying to say is...
Yes?
Is it really true that you've developed a think system?
Absolutely. It's really very simple as whistling. No one has to show you how to use your lips in whistling. You only have to think a tune to have it come out clearly here. Now just try this yourself before you ask any questions.
I take your word.
Would you like to sit down?
Are all music teachers as dense as I am?
All music teachers?
I dare say you meet dozens, even 100.
Well,
Have they all been fascinated as I have with the think system?
Some more, some less. One young lady thought up the same system before I got to her town. She showed me a few refinements.
I see.
If I said something wrong?
Please don't let me keep you, Professor Hill. You must have many more important things to do than explain the think system to me.
Can't think of one.
And I must be very dull company for a man of your experience.
Now say, where'd you get an idea like that?
One hears rumors of traveling salesmen.
What have you heard?
Oh, nothing. Nothing about you personally, just generally.
What have you heard generally?
Just that... But of course it stands to reason that disappointment and jealousy can lead to... I mean, take you for instance. Your attention to customers and well, teachers might easily be misinterpreted, mightn't they? I mean, now honestly, mightn't they?
Why?
And so you say if another salesman or someone were jealous, I mean, well, they could be downright lies, couldn't they?
What could?
Rumors and things.
Why, of course.
It just proves that you can't believe everything you hear, doesn't it? I mean, if you just discuss things.
Miss Marian, I would be delighted to discuss anything in the world with you. But couldn't we do it sitting down? You do sit. Your knees bend and all.
We could sit on the porch steps.
We could also sit on a large hollow log over to the footbridge.
Well, I couldn't think of it. I've never been to the footbridge with a man in my life.
Just to talk.
I just can't, please. Some other time. Maybe tomorrow.
My dear little librarian, pile up enough tomorrows and you'll find you've collected nothing but a lot of empty yesterdays. I don't know about you, but I'd like to make today worth remembering.
So would I.
The footbridge. 1 hour.
1 hour. Mama? Mama?
What?
I just told Professor Hill I'd meet up at the footbridge in an hour.
Glory be and the saints be praised, it works.
What does?
I've been using the tank system on you from the parlor.
everywhere. Come on.
Zaneeta, I'll be along shortly.
No, we've got to hurry. Everybody's waiting, and there's going to be fireworks. Gods, you don't want to miss them.
All right, I'm gonna try. What? What am I supposed to do? You got her. All right, watch out,
Now, a woman who kisses on the very first date is usually a hussy. And a woman who kisses on the second time out is anything but fussy. But a woman who waits till the third time around, head in the clouds, feet on the ground, she's a girl he's glad he's found. She's his shaboopy, 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 the girl who's hard to get. Shaboopy, 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 but you can win her yet. Walk her once just to raise the curtain, then you walk around twice and you make for certain. Once more in the flower garden, she will never get sore if you beg her pardon. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do, si, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Squeeze her once when she isn't looking. If you get a squeeze back, that's fancy cooking. Once more for a pepper upper, she will never get sore on her way to supper.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do, si, do.
Now little old Sal was no gal as anyone could see. Look at her now, she's a go gal who only goes for me. Squeeze her once when she isn't looking. If you get a squeeze back, that's fancy cooking. Once more for a pepper upper, she will never get sore on her way to supper. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do, si, do. Shaboopy, 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 the girl who's hard to get. Shaboopy, 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 but you can win her yet.
All right, step back.
footbridge?
5 minutes.
Miss Marian, you're late.
I came right here.
No, I meant that you were about, well, I'd say about 26 years late. Took you all this time to get to the footbridge with the fella.
If you want to know the truth, it almost took longer.
Oh?
Halfway here, I nearly turned back. I suppose I'm not the first to find it easier to think clearly when not under the spell of your salesmanship.
Now, Miss Marian, surely you don't think I've been selling you anything?
No. No, you've given me something. That's why I decided to come.
Well, I don't recall giving you anything.
Yes, you have. Something beautiful. That's why I came. I'm glad. Please don't be afraid that I'll expect too much more. One can't expect a traveling salesman to stay put. I know there have been many ports of call, and there will be many more. But that's no reason for me not to be grateful for what you will have left behind. For me.
Marian,
There were bells on the hill, but I never heard them ringing. No, I never heard them at all, till there was you. There were birds in the sky, but I never saw them winging. No, I never saw them at all, till there was you. And there was music, and there were wonderful roses. They tell me in sweet, fragrant meadows of dawn and dew, there was love all around, but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it at all, till there was you.
There was love all around, but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it at all, till there was you.
Marian, there are a lot of things you don't know about me.
Hey, Greg.
Excuse me. I was expecting a cable from Hector Berlioz. This could be it. What?
Who's the salesman here? Looks like she's selling and you're buying.
I have to keep her off balance, don't I? I told you
Well,
that.
she's so far off balance now, you can't tell her from a cat boat in a hurricane. Listen, the band uniforms just came in on the train. Tommy helped me collect. Here's most of the dough. The people are going to be screaming for music now, so you got to get out of here.
What time's the freight go?
9:40 from the junction.
Well, it isn't even 8:30 yet.
Look, you want to turtle whirl around here and get yourself caught up in a bunny trap, you go right ahead.
Don't worry, Marce. I'll meet you at the hotel in plenty of time. Your commission.
Oh.
Now I'll go collect mine. Never a peaceful moment in the music business. Now then, where were we?
You were about to tell me what I don't know about you.
Yeah, well, we don't have to go into all that just now, do we?
No, we don't. Or ever, for that matter, Harold. The librarian hasn't felt much like doing research lately, but she did plenty when you first came here.
Oh? About what?
About Professor Harold Hill. Gary Conservatory of Music, gold medal class of '05. Harold, there wasn't any Gary Conservatory in '05.
Why, there certainly
Because
was.
the town wasn't even built until '06.
You knew all the time?
I tore this page out of the Indiana Journal. It was originally intended to use against you, but now I give it to you with all of my heart.
But if you knew, why didn't you... Why, you little...
While 110 cornets played the air, then I modestly took my place as the one and only bass, and I oompahd up and down the square.
Good night, my someone, good night, my love.
With 110 cornets right behind.
Our star is shining its brightest light.
There were horns of every shape and sweet dreams be yours, dear, if dreams there be.
While 110 cornets played the air,
I wish I may, and I wish I might. Now good night, my someone, good night.
One Grecian urn. Two Grecian urns.
Oh, that's good.
And a fountain. Oh, trickle, 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 trickle,
Stop.
trickle, trickle.
Stop! Listen to this man. He has something very important to tell all of us.
You gullible green grass goats. Can't you get it through your head that you're being swindled out of your eye teeth right now? This very minute? There's a burglar in the bedroom while you're fiddling in the parlor. I'm talking about Harold Hill. Road agent. Highwayman. Pickpocket.
Pickpocket?
Same thing. Oh, same thing. He's had his hand in your wallet, mister. And yours, madam. And yours, little lady, ever since the first moment he came to this town. Why, there is more documented evidence than you'll ever have time to read. There isn't any band. There never has been any band. There never will be any band.
Winthrop.
And unless you track this man down right now like a mad dog, there won't be any Harold Hill either, because he'll be on the next train out of town.
Now you believe me. So, what are we waiting for?
I want my money back.
Money back? I want his hide.
After him. And when you find him, bring him to the schoolhouse. After him.
I don't believe any of those things he said about the professor.
Try the low road, look by the creek.
This is America. A man is innocent until proven guilty.
Don't you quote the constitutional to me, you young pup. That fellow doesn't have any pluribus unum to stand on. Try the mill, back of the privy. Follow me. Out of my way. Come on, let's go.
You gotta get out of here, Greg. There's an anvil salesman blew you out of the water.
Uh-oh.
Everyone in town wants a piece of you. Hurry. Here, go at the back.
See you around the pond.
Good luck.
Winthrop? What is it? What's wrong?
I hate him. I hate him.
Who?
The professor.
What happened?
He's a liar.
Winthrop, tell me what happened.
Marian! I can't find your brother!
He's up here. Mother, what happened?
Winthrop, open this door this second.
He's probably out the window again, Mama.
Marian, let me in just for a minute.
You can't stay. You have to get out of here. Please go, please. Harold, they're even talking about tar and feathers.
Marian, I had to see you. I was writing you a letter.
It's all right. Don't you know that? You don't owe me a word. Not a word now. Please, hurry.
I hate you. I hate you.
Winthrop!
I hate you, you liar.
Wait a minute here, son.
I'm not your son. Leave me go.
Not till I talk to you for a minute.
I won't listen. You would tell the truth anyway.
I would too.
Would not.
Would too. Tell you anything you want to know.
Can you lead a band?
No.
Are you a big liar?
Yes.
Are you a dirty, rotten crook?
Yes.
Now leave me go, you big liar.
What's the matter? You wanted the truth, didn't you? Now I'm bigger than you, and you're going to stand here and get it all, so you might as well quit wiggling. Now, there's two things you're entitled to know. One, you're a wonderful kid. I thought so from the first. That's why I wanted you in the band. Just so you'd stop moping around feeling sorry for yourself.
What band?
I always think there's a band, kid.
What's the other thing I'm entitled to know?
Well, actually, the other thing isn't any of your business now that I think of it.
I wish you never come to River City.
No, you don't, Winthrop.
This, sir? You believe him?
I believe everything he ever said.
But he promised us.
I know what he promised us. And it all happened just like he said. The lights, and the flags, and the colors, and the symbols.
Where's all that?
In the way every kid in this town walked around here the last 3 weeks and looked and acted. Especially you. And the parents, too. Does Mama wish he'd never come to River City?
No.
Well, you do, don't you?
No, Winthrop. I don't. Now go. Please, Harold.
Go on, Professor. Hurry up.
I can't go, Winthrop.
Why not?
For the first time in my life, I got my foot caught in the door.
There was love all around, but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it at all. till there was you.
Craig! Craig! They're here. Get out. Get out any way you can.
Go on, Professor. Do as he says.
Sorry, Morris. Let's go.
As soon as I spoke to Charlie Cowell, it was oblivious to me that something had to be done.
Which is why I interrupted the program when I did. Rest assured, this snake in our bosom would have been misapprehended by this time. Yes? And always remember, fellow river citizens, I can only remind you that I did everything in my power to prevent this dire happening from happening.
What have you done to get our money back?
That professor collected nearly $300 for uniforms just last night.
You haven't seen any uniforms yet.
He's slippery, I told you.
I haven't seen my boy since just after supper.
He's a kidnapper.
Fine situation here.
Virtue has triumphed. The sword of retribution has cut down Professor Harold Hill. And if there are those, as I have heard, who are melting tar and collecting feathers, I will not say them nay.
Well, I think there ought to be some of you who could forget our everlasting Iowa stubborn chip-on-the-shoulder arrogance long enough to remember River City before Harold Hill arrived. Do you remember? Well, do you? Surely some of you ought to be grateful to him for what he has brought to River City, and if so, I should think you would want to admit it.
You're wasting a great deal of time here. If there's a person in this hall who doesn't think this man Hill should be tarred and feathered, let him stand up. Eulalie, sit down. And the rest of you, standing there like a coat of Shropshire sheep. Have you people forgotten how you bought expensive uniforms, technical instruction books, and high-priced band instruments? Have you forgotten the clear understanding and warranty that your children would be taught to play in a band? Well, where's the band? Where's the band?
Think, men. Think. 1, 2.
That's my Barney. That tuba's my Barney! Just look at him. He's so wonderful.
Linus, play to me, son, play to me!
Out of the way, Steve!
That's Eddie's clarinet.
Davy, my Davy.
That's my Garrett. Mrs. Paroo, that's Winthrop.